would like to propose another concept. And this one I might explain a bit, because a lot of us out there have childhood wounds we don't understand. It does not necessarily mean you have to go and start digging up every last story from your childhood. We don't have to do that. What we do have to make an effort to do is become self-aware, to recognize when something is triggering us and we are reacting from that place of trauma. So as an example, I see a lot of people that are still caught up in, oh, well, all men did this, or all women did this, or all men are like that, or all women are like this. And there's a lot of gender. This is my concept, right? All these gender conflicts. If you haven't balanced your electromagnetic field, if you have not balanced your nervous system, or as in esoteric spirituality terms, they like to call it your masculine and feminine energy. If you have not balanced these within yourself, the one you're still rejecting is the one you're going to find that you trauma bond with other people. Like as an example, I had a mother wound. It was a big one. It was hard for me to heal, and that's how I trauma bonded to my ex. Which really oddly was strange because he helped me heal my father wound, but we just encouraged each other's mother's wound. So, yeah. But yeah. So if you find yourself triggered by the opposite gender, or even maybe your own gender, and you can't explain why it's so triggering for you, but you just think that all those people are awful, there's something inside of you that is asking for you to look at it and be curious and accepting, because there's a part of you you're rejecting. Call it negative, call it positive, call it masculine, call it feminine. It might be easier to relate it to masculine and feminine, right? Your electromagnetic field, the polarities. It might be easier to call it masculine and feminine in this case because the positive energy, the masculine, will relate to father wounds, and the negative energy, the feminine, relate to mother wounds, as well as your own personal views of yourself as a masculine and a feminine. We're not supposed to just be one, we're both. We have to find balance. We have to find our harmony within. We're not always going to be, flowy, feminine creatures of chaos and wonder. Sometimes we have to put our thinking caps on and get shit done. And then we enter our masculine. It's a balance, though. It's a harmony that you just naturally flow through when you're in flow and you've healed a lot of your trauma. It starts to just happen naturally as you heal your trauma. And afterwards, it's something that you will learn naturally how to maintain, because it starts to feel really icky when it does become imbalanced. And so it might be, like for me, it's been a bit of a trial of an error thing, right? Where I've noticed that sometimes I go way too far into the feminine and I'm like floating in la la land and there's no reaching me at that point. And then other times I'll switch. And then I'm kind of an asshole because I go too far the other way. Anyways, so that's just an idea. Just food for thought.